My AI coach sent me an email this morning, and let's back up for a moment here. So I'm working with an AI coach who is guiding me through the process of building this new online course that is for solopreneurs to be able to grow their business by leveraging AI. And what I'm doing now is recording this short video series to share with you every week what I'm doing, what my progress is, and the recommendations that my AI coach is giving me. Why should you listen to me when it comes to AI? Well, I built the first autonomous coach for course creators and community builders called Heights AI Coach, and that is what I'm using now myself in building this new online course. So the way that this differs from something like ChatGPT is if you're using ChatGPT, you need to send it a message in order for it to do something for you. Heights AI Coach, on the other hand, is learning on its own about your business and automatically giving you tasks and recommendations for your unique goals. If you want to try out Heights AI Coach yourself, it is part of our software at heightsplatform.com. You can try it out for free for 30 days and there is no credit card required. Okay, week number 1, I'm going to share my progress over this first week of building my online course, what I did, and what it was like to start working with my AI coach for the first time. The first thing that I did was figure out who this course is going to be for and what is the result I want it to provide. Now, in having helped thousands of creators build their online courses as part of my business, I always tell people that you want to be really clear on the result that you want to provide your customer. So I knew I wanted to help solopreneurs leverage AI to grow their business, and I wanted to help people, whether they have technical experience or not, be able to use AI better and have a different way of thinking of it, where I think most people think of AI as like, oh, I have this AI assistant now, but why not think bigger and have your own AI team, realizing you can have as many AI assistants as you need. So I came up with this idea for the general audience and result that I was after, but now what I wanted to do was refine that a bit and get really clear on kind of how my audience understands it and what they're looking for. So the next piece here is asking for feedback. And I tell everybody that it's also very important to ask for feedback early on when you are building something, whether that is an online course, a software product, whatever it is that you're building in your business. It's super important to get out there early and ask those potential customers for feedback. So I'm going to show you what I did with that. I came up with 3 rough ideas for the title. None of them are really that great because they're all kind of missing a little bit of something to really be fully descriptive, but I wrote those out. I discussed it with my team a little bit. We put them then into ChatGPT, asked ChatGPT which title it thought was best. And then I emailed my audience and asked them, do you guys agree with ChatGPT here? Would you pick that same title as ChatGPT did, or do you think something else is better? Here is the post that I made inside my community to ask my audience for this feedback. So you can see here, I mentioned the different titles and I also put a link to the ChatGPT conversation so people could see what ChatGPT said and decide if they agreed with that or not. And now this was super helpful because you can see I got all this feedback in just a couple days. And besides the feedback here, we also had even more people actually reply to us via email and share their thoughts there. And one of the reasons that it's so powerful to build an audience and start building that audience before you have the product to sell them is because now you can get this feedback and people tell you exactly what resonates with them, what doesn't. In this case, what I learned was from the first title, people liked the idea of learning how to grow their business. They liked the clarity in like what they can understand of what they get of being able to leverage AI. And the third option, I said, learn how to outsource tasks to AI. That actually was by far the least enjoyed kind of by our audience. And I think it makes sense in a way. And I guess I'm glad because this course, we're really focused on showing how AI can augment what you're doing as a creator rather than replace you or do it for you. If people wanted to really, I guess, outsource everything to AI in a way, that's probably really not the audience of people that I'm looking for as creators anyway. Before I started working on anything for this new course, I actually gave a live workshop training to a portion of my audience, sharing with them how they could better use AI to grow their business. So I gave this 90-minute training with basically a lot of what I would plan to teach in the course. And this was super helpful because what happened is I got all these questions from my audience in this live workshop, which let me know the kind of things that they wanted to know about and the kind of things that maybe I wasn't including in my training so far that would be important to add. So combining all of this and then combining the feedback on the title and what people are kind of looking for, I was able to then go to the next step, which was building an outline. So I took all of this information of what I talked about in that training before, the other things that I thought would be important to mention with the feedback I got from my audience, and built an outline of all the lessons that I had planned to create. So here is how I created the outline inside Heights platform. And now in my case, I already knew what I wanted to have, so my outline was pretty clear. But if you need some help in brainstorming an outline for your course, then Heights AI can actually do that for you. Simply put in the title of your course and Heights AI will generate a complete curriculum of modules and lessons. At the end of this first week, I started working with my AI coach, and to be able to activate that and get it started, what I had to do was provide some background details on my business. So you can see I did that here. I wrote in that I'm the founder of Heights Platform, the AI-powered online course creation and community building software. So far, I have this course about how to launch a course in 30 days, which has been pretty successful. I sell this at a one-time price of $199, but then give free access to anyone who subscribes to the pro plan of our software. Now working on a new course to teach solopreneurs and creators how to leverage AI to grow their business. Then I wrote in about our target audience, shared the size of my email list, my social media following, mentioned if I've sold online before or already launched at least one product inside Heights Platform. After that, I had to have an initial coaching chat session with my coach so it can kind of better understand where I'm at right now. So I will show you exactly what that conversation was with my coach right here. You'll see that it asked me a few different questions, and I shared kind of what I've been working on as well as what I was a little bit maybe concerned about or what was holding me back. And then after I did that, I got an email from my coach and it let me know that its first set of tasks and recommendations was ready for me. So I came back in and took a look at that, and here is what my coach said. It realized that I have this concern related to how I should approach partnerships and being able to use that to have content and promotion for the course, because that is something that I expressed to it in wanting to figure that out and be a little bit more clear on that. It mentioned I should review that feedback from my audience about the course title and refine if necessary. So I already did that, which is great. Then it mentioned that I should identify potential partners in the industry who could bring value to the course and develop a proposal for them, and also create a promotional plan outlining how I'm going to market this course, consider social media promotions, email marketing, and collaborations. So great, so now I have these things that I'm going to start to focus on for the next week. I hope that this is helpful not only to understand what it's like to work with an AI coach, but also to get a better idea of what it takes to build an online course from the ground up. If you want to follow along with my progress and see what I'm doing next week, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And until then, check out this next video.